Don't forget to begin all of your workouts with a 1 to 2 mile warm-up at an easy pace. Then do your stretches, your drills, and your 4 times 100 strides. For our week 5 workout, we're going to focus a little bit more on form. We're still going to concentrate on our speed, but we're going to be mindful of our form. The workout's going to be 4 times 400, or once around the track, for 1 set. If you're a beginner, you're going to do that 1 time. If you're an intermediate runner, you're going to do 2 sets. So it will be a total of 8 400s. And if you're advanced, you're going to do 3 sets, or a total of 12 400s. For this set, for each 400, you're going to have a different focus. On your first 400, you're going to focus on trying to keep a good cadence. Good cadence is usually 90 to 95, but if you're someone that's running at a cadence of 80 right now, you don't want to jump immediately to 90. Just want to gradually increase your cadence. So you're going to count your steps, either left or right leg, for 1 minute to get an idea of your cadence, and then you're going to try to gradually increase your cadence if you're somewhat slower than 90. And if you do have a high cadence, that's fine. It's a good way to run. Our second set, we're going to focus on high knees. So what you want to think about is driving your knee out so you're using your hip flexor and you're engaging your glutes. On the third interval, you're going to think about your heel lift on the back side of your gait. So you want to try to get your heel up a little higher, and by doing so, you're going to use your hip extender more. You're actually going to feel your glutes engaged more. So what you want to try to avoid is just shuffling your legs. You want to try to use your bigger muscle groups, which are really important for having a good stride length. And on our fourth 400, we're going to think about a slight lean from your hips. So what you want to do is you want to use gravity to help move you forward. Some runners tend to lean back or even upright when they're running. By using a little bit of a forward lean, you're going to have gravity help you. The more you lean, the faster you're going to go. You don't want to bend from the waist, though. You think of a ski jumper. When they're in the air, they have that lean from their ankles. If they have a straight line from their shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles, they're straight as a board. That's what you want to think about. You want to think about leaning your whole body slightly forward from your ankles, but only to the degree that you don't have to bend at the waist. So that's 1 set, 4 focuses for each 400. First focus is cadence. Second is lifting your knees to avoid shuffling. Use your bigger muscle groups. Third one is lifting your heel behind you. Again, using your bigger muscle groups. And the fourth one is thinking about leaning forward slightly from your ankles. So it's going to be 4 to 12 400s, 1 minute rest between intervals, 3-minute rest between sets. On our second focus, which is going to be high knees, you want to think about lifting that knee as you're running. So you don't want that run to be a shuffle. So think about just getting your knees up a little bit. And the third focus, which is the back part of the gait, When I think about lifting that heel a little bit, you could feel your glutes engaging. Once again, that's going to help use those bigger core muscles, glutes, hamstrings, quads, more so than if you were just shuffling along. So this is a shuffle. That's more of a heel recovery, which is exaggerated. The point is no shuffling. Try to lift it. I only say that as you try to increase your running speed by improving your technique. So if you are walking, just try to think about that. Lift your knees a little bit. Think about lifting your heels behind you. That's just going to help you no matter what your speed is. That's just going to help you by taking a lot of the focus off of your smaller muscle groups, putting them on your larger muscle groups, and you're going to be a lot less prone to injury. And our fourth focus for our fourth interval is going to be a slight lean from your ankles. So think about leaning. If I didn't step forward, I would fall on my face. So basically that's what running is. It's a controlled fall. So I'm not going to be able to maintain that speed if I have a real deep lean. But if I have a slight lean, I can maintain that speed and help use gravity to move me forward. So you want to maintain that long position, straight line from your shoulders, hips, knees, ankles. Don't bend at the waist, but don't run in the back seat, and try not to run perfectly straight, just a very slight lean, and that's going to help gravity work for you instead of against you.
All right, Sharon is doing her 400 here with the higher cadence. So she's working on counting at this point to keep that contact with the ground, quick feet. And then we're gonna watch her come back around. So Sharon's coming around, finishing up her 400 with her high cadence. And then she'll have a full minute to recover. Doing a high cadence means your arms move a little faster because they're coordinating with your legs. So you might feel like you're working a little bit harder, but remember you have that great 1 minute full recovery. Nice job, Sharon. So this is Sharon's second 400, and she's working on that higher knee, lifting them up a little bit higher. So Sharon's finishing her 400 now, and if you watch her knees, she's lifting them. She has a nice stride going on, and again, she's gonna have that nice full minute to recover.